And we're live. I'm super excited that you guys are joining me today. I am here with Doug Bryant, and he is the owner of Fish Window Cleaning in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And he is here today to help us dispel some myths about house cleaners cleaning windows, right? I get asked this question a lot from house cleaners who like, hey, let's just add in a little bit of extra, money by washing people's windows. And I do not want us to do that. And Doug is going to tell us all the reasons why. So, Doug, hello and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
What is the main difference between residential and commercial when it comes to cleaning techniques?
The technique of actually cleaning a window is generally the same. The major differences are one, time, because a residence, there's a lot of things that you have to consider that you don't have to on commercial. Commercial goes very fast. We're in and out of fast food, storefronts, things like that. We clean both sides of the windows and move on to the next business. On residential, you're going to spend on a decent sized house. I don't know square footage wise what's average, but we typically spend 2 to 4 hours on a house.
Mm-hmm.
And that time includes, we're going to come in first, before we can do anything, we have to take your screens off if you have screens. So we take those out, we clean the screens inside and out, clean around the frame of the screen. We also raise you were talking about double hung windows earlier that you raise up and tilt in. Well, we'll raise those up and we'll clean out all of the gunk, for lack of a better term, out of the tracks. And then we'll set the screens aside, close the windows, go back outside and clean the outside. After that's finished, we'll come back in, clean the inside, put the screens back in. And there could potentially be some furniture or things like that we need to move back and forth. So there's a lot of time involved in all that. And there's a higher level of scrutiny, as you can imagine. This is someone's home. It's sentimental. You have to be very careful. It's not like you're in a business and you knock something over and it breaks. Okay, fine. They just replace it and you pay for it. Not that that happens a lot, but you knock something off that's sentimental or they can't replace. You have to be very careful. So that takes time. So the major differences, I should say, between commercial and residential is time. And then, like I said, you have other not obstacles, I shouldn't say that, but you have the screens and the tracks and the sills you have to wipe down, and moving furniture back and forth. Sometimes those things take time.
So from a house cleaner's perspective, I'm super curious, how do you guys clean those window seals? Because I know for us, and we do them on a move in, move out clean. We don't clean the windows, but we do clean the window sills and the tracks. And so we have to raise the windows and we have to vacuum out all the gobbledygook. And then we have to spray them. And we got these little tiny OXO deep cleaning brushes where we brush both sides of the little ledges and what have you. And then there's a little, I don't know, like the little rubber spatula end of one of the OXO deep cleaning brushes that's not going to scratch the window panes. And we can like wrap a paper towel around that and just go in and clean up all the gunk. How do you guys do it?
We're probably not as detailed as all that. We will raise the windows and we typically use some type of brush. We actually use a lot of these you ever seen the little brush that the umpire uses to sweep off the plate?
Oh, yeah.
We have those in our bags and we'll use those to brush out any loose dirt or debris there. So we'll get as much of that as we can out. And then we will use wet towels that we have dipped in our soap solution, and we'll wring them out and then use those to just get in the cracks and little crevices and clean what we can out. So we're not getting Q-tips and getting into every tiny corner, but basically it's going to look a lot better than it did. If there's any mold, we get that off. So the technique is probably not as detailed as what you just described, but we get most of it out so that the homeowners can see a major difference, and it is clean.
Thank you so much today for all of the insights and inspiration, and for letting us know why house cleaners don't clean windows.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the questions. I enjoyed it.
This has been awesome. Thanks again.